We're celebrating our 100th anniversary this year.
To me, it's no surprise that they have lasted 100 years. They'll probably last a couple hundred years more.
You can't survive 100 years without people who will roll up their sleeves literally to give blood or to help pick up some debris and help rebuild a home.
The Red Cross has been in existence for such a long time
because of the history of giving.
because of the volunteers.
We are part of the fabric of our society.
That's why we're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Getting to volunteer for the Red Cross is a dream come true for me.
I've been involved with the Red Cross for about 27 years.
I've been involved with the Red Cross for 6 years now.
10 years.
About 6 years.
About 30 years.
I've been a volunteer for 3 months.
Well, I've been with the Red Cross most of my life.
The Red Cross is my life.
It's a second family.
I like the way the Red Cross works. I like what they stand for, and I wanted to be a part of it.
CSEA, as an organization, has been supporting the Red Cross since its earliest days.
CEFCU was able to raise over $158,000 in support of the Red Cross efforts in Haiti.
Lamar has been working with the Red Cross from the beginning.
If it's in Indonesia, in China, in Haiti, or in Albany, New York, Red Cross workers are ready to respond.
After seeing the effects of that earthquake in Haiti, we were inspired to do something.
I've been down to Katrina.
They do a lot of work with veterans.
When 9/11 occurred, it became a life-changing experience for me.
I'm proud to be involved with the Red Cross because we are the community.
It's such a vital service that you can provide to your community by giving blood, because there's no substitute for it.
Giving blood is not a big deal at all.
It feels good to know that I save all those lives. That's why I come back and do it over and over again.
It doesn't hurt, it's very relaxing.
And the blood can save so many lives.
The way I see the Red Cross, it's like a humanitarian brotherhood.
There's a broad humanitarian mission, but then there's also that neighbor-to-neighbor aspect of it, of helping people.
When everything is at its absolute worst for people, there's the Red Cross.
Being ready for a disaster means that we have the volunteer staff, that they're trained, they're organized, they know what to do, and they know how to do it.
These are people who volunteer their time to go out, often into the night, sometimes in not so great conditions, to help what are basically absolute strangers at the worst moment of their lives, to say, here's a blanket, here's some water, here's a place to stay.
They are able to provide that hug that says, everything's going to be okay.
Just the symbol of the Red Cross, I think, speaks volumes.
Thank God that there are people out there like Red Crossers helping people 24 hours a day, wherever they live, whenever a disaster happens.
I want to help my neighbors.
It's something that I want to do.
The most rewarding thing for me for being a volunteer is helping people.
Definitely want to stay involved with the Red Cross.
Really helping somebody. The most rewarding thing was really giving back to everyone who needs it.
What's really rewarding is making sure that people aren't alone.
When people see the Red Cross, they know it's something positive, something good.
It gives a sense of hope and comfort in every single last person in the entire world.
I'm so proud to be part of it.
There was one little girl during a presentation that just took the time out to say, "Katie, you are so special to me."
The look on their face just really touched me.
They remembered me and they're like, thank you so much.
I just put my hand over his hand, and I held it there. And he said, "Thanks for the hand."
The work we do in the community is really irreplaceable.
If not the Red Cross, who?
I can't imagine what this community would do without the Red Cross.
If American Red Cross wasn't here, I don't know what shape we would be in.
If the Red Cross wasn't there, there really isn't anyone who's going to be able to step in and fill that void. There's all these cracks in the system, and that's where the Red Cross steps in.
There'd be nobody there to pick up the pieces when people really needed it.
We couldn't provide the services that we provide in this community without our financial donors, without our blood donors, and without our volunteers. So thank you to each and every one of you.
Thank you. I don't know where this world would be without you.
To all of our donors, volunteers, and organizations, I would like to say a big thank you.
To the people that contribute and help the Red Cross, I would say thank you.
Thank you for your generosity and your compassion, and for understanding that the Red Cross services are really important.
If there was anything I could say to our Red Cross supporters, it would be, where would we be without you?
Thank you.
You inspire us to do more.
You never know when you're going to need the Red Cross.
If something ever happened to me, it's kind of nice to know that there's somebody out there to help me.
give to the Red Cross.
It allows us to do what we do.
It's something that we all need to get behind and support because it really is reliant on that support from the community in order to survive and thrive.
There's blood donation, there's time, there's money.
Please continue to give. We really need you.
Every little bit helps the Red Cross accomplish its mission.
I know that 100% of what I give goes back into the community.
Give your time, give your money, and give your blood, because you may need some someday.
You find out when you're volunteering that you get a lot more out of it than you give.
It just feels good. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's a great feeling.
The money really does go to help real people after disasters.
We can take your generosity and translate it into real, tangible help for people when they need it the most.